I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down a few setups we are watching this week. Enjoy. So the first that I always do is go to Forex Factory if you've watched any of the prior videos, and come here and see what we have within the coming week here. You can see rather loaded week in terms of CPI, Powell testifying, and then we have PPI as well. So something to note here before we even break down any technicals within this week. And then going into the individual indices, so things, or it would be futures, YM, RTY, NQ, and then ES. What I'm seeing here is on these weekly charts, and even if let's take a breakdown of NQ. What we see here is it's a variation of essentially a 3-bar play here. And really, if you look at it, we've went from trending and now we're just ranging. So you can just draw a box here and we're within this range. So if you've been one who's been getting chopped up in a lot of consolidation and whatnot, this is why. Because the market, although it will have its individual daily strength days, overall, this has just been ranging since we began the year, and really since that third week of December. So the past 3 weeks, the 3 weeks of December, and then into January, and now almost halfway through February, we really haven't done much. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight weekly bars where we've gone nowhere. So for me, this is an inside bar, and how we're going to utilize this week is 21-112.92. This is going to be the line in the sand for shorts. If we get below that and trigger this weekly sell, then move down into 2717.05 is what would make sense here this week. Now, if we can reclaim 21.710.69s, watching this for an upside move, targeting this 22.067.25. And from the daily chart, what this tried to do is put in a double top here and slam lower. But really nothing has confirmed, because if you look right here, then we've got a higher low here. Do we come down and just put a potential higher low and then rally to the upside? Or is this the lower high off of here and then we roll over to the downside? So 21.12.92 for shorts, back over 21.710.69 for longs, especially if we open above this on Monday here within the NASDAQ. Going to be watching this one very, very close to the upside. The first one is, well, this was pulling back. NVDA actually puts in a strong daily chart. So if we look at this from the weekly chart, we tried to break down, we failed this push lower, and now we're rallying. And to me, over 130.79 this week, we could easily see this 142 test. So the long watch for me is going to be over this essentially hammer that failed lower right here. Now we're trending higher over 130.79, targeting 135.57 here on Monday. And that's a really nice move. That's 3-4% move that we could get here on Monday. Now, it has earnings at the end of the month, not going to affect those premiums much this early in the month. But again, nice retest, failed this bar's low, and then boom, rocketed higher while the market was selling off. So a relative strength name to watch for longs over 130.79 come Monday. Meta, interesting too. Well, the market's pulling back. Look at this weekly chart here on this. This weekly chart is just rallying higher. It's doing nothing more than making a new high, putting in a form of a consolidation bar that if we can get over 721.79, really off and running to the races again on this name. So much strength here lately. Watching this one, 721.79 would be ideal. Now, that's an $8 move almost to open up over that. I highly doubt we open over that. But if we can come down, put in some sort of higher low off of 712.33, watching this long to the upside, targeting strike regions above things like 730s, 740s, and then 750s, as this one continues to show relative strength, continues following through, and even when the market's pulling back, this one has not a care in the world. So if this inverted hammer / doji bar fails and we can get back over 721.79, this looks great here to the upside this week. And then Apple, another relative strength name, but what is this? A 3-bar play. Now, I don't like how far down we've retraced here on this second weekly bar here, but it does have potential in triggering over 234.31 this week. I think we have potential up into that 250 area, so $25 move here, roughly 10% on Apple, if this thing really wants to get trending. So for me, the weekly long is over 234.31. If we get tomorrow on Monday any move or strength back over 229.30, maybe I'll take this. It is a failed 4-bar play here on the daily, but the weekly still shows that it wants higher. So if we can get ideally 234.31 for a trend up into 250, but I will be willing to take in hold of 229.30. That shows relative strength to the NASDAQ for then this trend move higher. Hope this video helps you guys. Let us know down below what you are watching. Thank you.